What's up, guys? I'm going to be playing some more Speed with Fire today. I just didn't get enough of it last time, so I'm going to be showing you some more stuff. Hopefully some more tips. Maybe it'll help you out a little bit more and become a pro. Maybe you'll start to enjoy it a little bit more. Because I'm still waiting for the day that it comes out in BFB Coliseum or something, because that would be awesome. I would probably play that literally 24 hours. The whole time that's out. Or at least as long as I know that's out. So this guy is putting down a farm. It's kind of the worst thing you can do. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the last video. Just don't put down a farm. You're going to lose. Unless you sell it, and then what's the point of putting down the farm? The only way you wouldn't lose if the other person's also putting down a farm, or just doing some other kind of weird strategy that they're not actually sending eco really. So that was pretty quick and painless. So I'm going against this guy here, same map, and I'm going along with the same strategy, obviously. I love this strategy. So, he's going darts, dart monkeys, which is what the other guy did, but the other guy had a farm, so, yeah, don't do that. I mean, unless you're playing me, then I really don't mind. You can do it if you want. You can also just surrender if you want. I mean, it's not that fun, but if you want to give me medallions, I guess I'll take the charity. So, he's having a boost. I think that's his second time boosting already. It's leaking some lives too. I might have been able to get him a little bit more, actually kill him there if I just kept on sending, but once I get to yellows, I tend to want to build a second boomerang, because just like the last video, you can lose a bunch of lives if they all get clotted up and your boomerang just kind of misses them a little bit. So I went ahead and got a Glaive Lord, and he's got a halfway decent defense, but I can basically just set infinite leads at him, and with his wizards, they're just not going to be able to do it. They're going to be able to pop them all and make them all regen really quickly, and help me out with that. So that's my little plug for not using wizards. Or if you can go against someone who is using wizards, send them a bunch of leads. Wait until round 14, or I don't know, 15, and send him a bunch of leads. Unless he has like 3 or 4 wizards, he's not going to be able to defend it. Unless he's got like 30 dart monkeys. Anyway, so going up against, well, there are hiccups. Going up against the same guy here. He's either converting to my strategy because he saw how awesome it was, or he just likes the strategy, he's done it before, or I don't know, what else. Maybe he just thought that, maybe he just went with random towers and this is what he got. I doubt that though. So I went a little bit risky, not really risky, more just stupid, and I kind of gambled away about 128 lives, give or take. And so that's not the best way to start it off. Already be down that much, like right at the beginning, around 3 or 4. So kind of have to be a little bit more defensive than I would like. Here I'm gonna have to build a ninja to make sure that I don't get too many balloons sneaking by. It really won't take that many. So I'm just going to keep on going with eco. He's built a wizard too. Got out to lightning, which I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with, because he really doesn't need the extra defense. If he does, he can build another boomerang. But if I were him, I'd just sit on the lives, because he's got a bunch of extra and he can just kind of gamble and get a bunch of extra ego. But to each his own. So I'm going to go ahead and get another boomerang monkey, and you can see all those lives just kind of slip away up the top corner. And I wasn't sure whether I had any balloons going up at the corner, but I just wanted to boost just to make sure that I got anything that did. So I knew I was going to get a Glaive Lord, and I was going to kind of make sure that I was okay for a while. So I didn't want to lose there. So he's got his Glaive Lord. It's in a pretty bad spot. If you put it kind of right where I have it, it's going to do a lot more damage because the blades are spinning against the grain. So right now he's playing for the blade spinning against the grain of the natural balloons, which isn't going to help him as much because in Speed with Fire, the natural balloons are very rarely the problem. It's almost always the other person sending you that takes you down. Or your own sends, for that matter. So I'm going to send him a bunch of camo. He didn't upgrade his Glaive Lord to C cam, or C, what am I saying, camo? Lead. I'm sending a bunch of lead, and he didn't upgrade his Glaive Lord to C lead, or pop lead, and also a bunch of ceramics after that, and that's just way too much for him to handle. So, kind of fun games. A little bit later. And here I'm playing against this guy, and I'm an idiot, to put it honest. Well, no, I'm just an idiot. I wanted to skip that map, so I waited as long as I could because I hate skipping maps. It kind of tends to give the other person the advantage. They can decide whether they want the map or not. So I just waited until the last 5 seconds, and I was about ready to skip the map, and I literally actually clicked, and the skip thing disappeared. So I waited like half a second too long. So I had to hit the random trio button because I was an idiot and I didn't put in my towers. So luckily I got the bomb tower. The ninja is also nice to have along with the bomb tower. It's not great to start with, but it's good to clean up other balloons. The bomb tower is probably my second pick for Speed with Fire. Well behind the boomerang, but ahead of just about everything else. I would say actually just ahead of everything else. Cluster bombs do quite a bit of good solid damage. They are a bit iffy, but they do a lot better than the ninja or anything else. So if you just hate the boomerang, I would suggest going with the bomb tower. It'll do a pretty decent job for you. So I'm going up against this guy, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of let this play out, and I'm gonna give you a plug for my next videos. Gonna have some videos with BFB Coliseum and just kind of goofing off in there, playing some people in there. Those videos should be coming out pretty soon. I don't want to have too many videos back to back, you know. But, I mean, all those thousands of people that are watching my videos, I don't want them to be all overwhelmed with the amount of videos I'm putting out. So, I hope you enjoyed watching that Speed with Fire, kind of those 2 episodes, maybe giving you a bit of advice. Hope it helped, hope it was interesting. And if it was, I hope to see you again in my next videos.